I'm not a fan of the texture, it just reminds me of chewing snobs.
Look at it.
Look at these baby kittens.
They fill buckets full of cement and just stacked them on top of each other.
Hello, I'm Reanne and this is my husband Ben. Malaysia! Hello, welcome back. We're on tour with Dridgers and this is our Malaysia series.
First thing of the day, caffeine fix, coffee time. Found a really great cafe, not too far away. Let's go. It's starting to rain, so we just quickly jumped to the cafe here. We've found this very nice one. It's a bit posh for us. I've got myself, obviously, an espresso.
And I went for the cookie and cream frappe. As Ben said, it's kind of a bit pricey in here. Both of these were 30 RM, so a bit more than we'd like to pay.
Right, now we're fully refreshed, a bit energised by our coffee.
I'm really full. That's like a dessert, that drink.
Yeah. We're going to head down Armenian Street. A bit touristy, but we've got to do it. The rain
has stopped.
Well, it's holding off just, so we got to be sort of quick with what we do. There's going to be a thunderstorm expected for about an hour's time, so let's make it quick. So, Penang is an island. Most of the buildings are like an old English colonial style, and you've got to be careful because Reanne's almost fell down it, but there's like a drainage, like a gutter system going all the way down the road. If you fall in it, you'll know about it.
Oh, I'm gonna like twist my ankle off one the other day.
Yeah.
Now we're even a deep one.
This road we're walking down, this is Campbell Street. It's a well-known food street here in Penang. It is also the start of Penang's Chinatown.
And I'm wondering what everyone's queuing for there. That must be very popular.
Okay.
Let us know if you know what this place is. They're making me want to queue. Nah, I'm not that desperate to find out. I'll just Google it in a minute.
But that is the biggest jackfruit I've ever seen. Look, man.
Oh! Obviously, shorty me's alright. Oh, you got a drop here, Ben. You should be alright. Oh, don't let your idea. I highly recommend walking along the street to Armenian Street. This 20-minute walk's literally flown by. We were like, oh shoot, we need to turn soon. So it's definitely a very nice scenic route.
There's so much to look at and so many different pieces of art on the way. And the buildings as well. That's art in itself. So good.
I feel like a fish market.
Smells of fish.
It smells very fishy.
What was you? Literally can't go anywhere.
Ben, there's tiny ones in there.
There's one behind you. Oh wow, they're well little. They're literally newborn now.
Apologies if you don't know me by now, I'm a massive cat person. And look at these baby kittens! Oh, and they're really friendly. I need one of them. So we've made it to Armenian Street and it is well cool, but it's very busy and very touristy, but hey ho.
So each one of these steel rod monument things they've got on every single wall, they've got a little QR code next to it and you can scan it and see what it is. So let's have a look. Right, so it's called The Procession and it's from Zali. It's got loads of other information, but I can't be bothered to read it. Something's around there, you can smell it as soon as you come in here. King of fruits, apparently. Little flag as well.
That smells like peanuts.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is that right?
Is that right? Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
It wouldn't be a first impression video without trying a street stall snack. So this is like a Chinese snack. It is like rice flour, like into like a gluty, stretchy thing with crushed sugar and peanuts around it. You literally just had a pot of it, cut it out with a scraper thing, rolled it in the sugar and nuts, and voila, in a little pot. And it was 2.50 RM. It looks very squidgy. I'm not a fan of the texture. It just reminds me of chewing snot or something. Like, it's really like, But the peanuts and the sugar on the outside are really nice, but the texture of like the rice flours really freaks me out.
And forgive us, it's prayer time, so getting a bit of backing sound, but you know.
Okay, so we've just left like the really touristy street where the famous street art is, with the person on the bike. It's a bit faded. You can buy t-shirts with that print on it, which are quite smart for about 25 RM. There's a lot of like touristy shops where you can buy bracelets, your bags and all that, but it was just too crowded down there, and today is a very hot day. You might not look it, but it's hot.
Did find out a little bit of information, right? George Street is called George Street after George III, the former ruler of Great Britain. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it's named after.
Every road you go down, there's beautiful Chinese scripture, lanterns, everything. Sorry, I'm like in the middle of the road. I'm a bit silly place. All right, hands. Ah, where are you? Ben, I've lost you.
We've just entered the Clan Jetty. This is where the Chinese migrants settled and built houses on the water 100 odd years ago. So yeah, it's really impressive. It doesn't really feel like we're on the water, but they're all on stilts on the water. Really
Whoa,
cool.
that's quite cool. So it's like wooden floor. So there is 75 houses here with roughly about 600 people live on it, which is quite a small space considering how many people live here.
Yeah.
But this part we're at, we're getting into the water now, because back there we're just on mud. But here,
It's kind of impressive how they actually built it. To think they actually built the stilts in the water, so someone had to obviously dive down there, unless maybe
wait for the tide to go out.
maybe the side went out. Yeah. God.
And I thought, oh, it's a thick one.
I didn't realise what I said.
We're walking into a school, Ben. It's a school, yeah, get out.
Just walked into the school.
Oops, we were walking into the school then. We're going to head back to where all the tourist people are. I think we're like interrupting people a bit.
I think what we've done is there's like a really busy touristy bit, and we sort of shimmied off to the left and walked into like where the local residents live.
It's a cat.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Quite
You're
fat.
big, aren't you? You're definitely not underfed. Here we go. We're back on the proper track we should be on. Oh, I love them pants. They look like they'd be well comfy on the train. Comfy, practical, and they have a pocket. How much? 50 RM there. Bit pricey. The mats are cool though. It's really cool along here. So they've like made it really touristy, like down the strip. Oh, smart letter. You can buy all your tourist stuff. Bags. So this bit is a lot busier in it.
Yeah, this is obviously a main sort of, they reserve this probably for tourists, so every minute you've got to sort of shuffle to the side, because you can literally fit 2 people down these things.
And we smell seaweed.
Yeah, we're trying to stand next to each other, but we can't really.
I won't be next to you.
Oh well. Right, so how they've done it, they've filled buckets full of cement and just stacked them on top of each other. You look, I've never seen anything like it. It's cool.
boat, just a 10-minute boat ride around the island to take some pictures and to sightsee. I'm not sure how much it was, but a few people look like they're doing it.
Yeah, you won't believe it, right? I've noticed that most of these places have got aircon.
It is definitely needed out here though. I think there's, I might be like over exaggerating, but I swear this is one of the hottest places I've ever been. Oh wow, that dress is only 19 RM. That's beautiful. Don't know where I'd wear it, but it's still pretty.
Right, there is a jetty food court just opposite the jetty. We'll have a quick look, but we've got something else in mind, so
We're just looking. So there is loads of seating in it. This is half full in the evening, so not really a meal time yet, so it's quite quiet. You've got all these along here. Half of them not even open yet, so obviously a bit later on. This road we've accidentally walked down is Little India. You know, we love India, so let's have a little look around. Unfortunately, as you can see, it is now starting to rain. So we're just gonna walk through here, have a look, and then we'll probably grab a grab to street food because it's a good 20-minute walk. He's gonna pull down.
Well, I did say 4 o'clock it was coming in. It's 4:50, so we did push it a little bit, but we got away with it for so long. Chicken and tuna fish.
Chicken one, tuna fish
One, yeah. Thank you, brother.
Outside one tuna fish.
Yeah.
That one tuna fish, yeah?
Tuna fish.
How much is it?
Right, so as we was walking through the streets of Little India, we noticed the place and it said Penang's famous samosas. So we had to try it. It also said viral. So we want a viral hit. So we tried the viral samosas. Right, look at this. I'm gonna rip it.
Ooh.
I've actually got tuna. That is unbelievable. It doesn't taste tuna-y, but you can taste all the spices and all the juice is really rich and it's beautiful.
I went for the chicken samosas. This is crazy though, they were only 150 RM. It's massive, it's so big. It's rip more open. Oh, I just had a bit of chicken there. And that was full of flavour. Let's go in for an actual bite though. I'm losing after it. Tell you what, that's probably one of the most delicious samosas I've ever tried. And we've been to India. The samosa skin is really crispy and nice and oily from the deep fried. Who doesn't love oil all over the food? It's the best food. It's got a good Indian spice kick inside. You can taste all the flavours, cumin and all that coming through. And the chicken is cooked perfect. This is a perfect snack before we get to the street food.
It does make me want to go back to India because that's what India's like. They just have random little things like that and you get the most tastiest, unbelievable food. Honestly, I love Indian food. It's unbelievable.
I do want to say we are trying to go back to India, but at the moment they're still not doing the e-visas for UK, so we can't go back. So we were planning to go in March for the Holy Festival, but we can't.
Yeah, but now we're going to Sri Lanka. So, see you soon.
Hello for Ben. Grab and we're now at New Lane Street Food, so let's go and try some good Malaysian, probably Chinese or Indian food. So the first dish we've gone for is mixed wonton. So we got wonton noodles, wonton dumplings. I think this is like some pork, literally fresh noodles or wontons, whatever you call them, fresh. Cooked order in like a stock. All the meat, everything put in the bowl and then they put the broth over it. Looks delicious. That is absolutely delicious. It's pork with like a Cantonese kind of sauce on it. Really nice juicy chicken broth. It's delicious. Let's go in for a dumpling next. Don't know how well I'm gonna do it with these. Dumpling. I'm gonna say it's stuffed with pork. It's really nice. It's not got loads of flavour, but where it's in like the flavoured broth, it goes really well. But it's actually really nice. Normally I'm not a massive fan of wontons. These aren't as slimy, that's the right word, but really nice. But this bowl cost us 10 RM.
And where we're sitting in like, it's a restaurant and you've got all the street food carts outside. To eat in this restaurant, you had to obviously get a drink, so I got 100 plus. Reanne got water.
Street snack, popier. Hopefully I'm saying it correct, otherwise I'll put it down below. But to my best of knowledge, they're like Malaysian spring rolls. Break one out, there we go. So he literally just made this to order. He put these thin sheets kind of like a really thin pancake, and put some sauces in there. And I have no idea what this is, so let's try it and then I'll let you know. So it is like a savoury snack. It's got like sweet pickled onions in it, lettuce, and then a couple of different sauces. I think it's like a Cantonese kind of sauce. Really delicious, and then they look quite refreshing. And this is massive. This was only 6 RM, so that's like 3 portions. We're gonna finish it here, but the big thing is we have no idea what the next video is going to be, because at the moment we have no accommodation and we don't know where we're going.
So remember to subscribe and keep watching the videos, because we don't know what's going to happen, so you don't know what's going to happen. So you've got to subscribe to see what happens. Bye.
Oh shit, no, you're right.
Yeah. Smells of fish.
Smells very fishy.
What was you?
And that is why we got divorced.
Quick. Chicken there.
Oh, Ben, shut up. So there is roughly 600 houses here and 75 people live in it, which is quite... Have I said that all wrong?
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Oh. Right at the back of my throat. Indian food. Thanks, Ben, thank you.
What?
So we're going to end the day with a street snack, popia. Popia?
Popia.
Popia.